Hey everyone, Sandra here with Hummingbird Hall. You are not going to believe what I did today. In a previous video, I talked about how if you use wholesalers for some of your supplies or your inventory, it creates a lot of garbage. It creates a lot of cardboard, pallets. It's a mess. And so I've shown this to you in other videos, but let me get over here to show you. This is all pallet and wholesale. So I get it in boxes and I get it in pallets, but you can see it stacks up. So originally I was going to rent a truck. I don't have a truck of my own and I need to get rid of this. But what we decided to do, and I can't wait to share it with you, is we rented a dumpster. Check it out. It's 15 feet of glorious space. It's 4 feet tall. So I'm going to be able to put all the boxes, all the pallets, all the cardboard. It's all going to go. And so we did yard cleaning. And when I say we, I've got to be honest, this was all my son. He went through the yard. We're not even done yet, but he went through the yard and he started trimming. As you can tell, it's cold outside. We're going to get it all cleaned up. I'm not going to videotape it because it's going to be me and my son getting in here and just breaking down the boxes, cutting down the trees, making sure we break that down into small pieces. And then we're going to load up this trailer or this dumpster today. So we rented it for 3 days. I've got today. It's pretty sunny. It's not windy. It's cold, but we'll start to warm up once we start working. And I can't wait to show you how it looks at the end. All right. See you in a minute. Check it out, everyone. No boxes. No boxes, no pallets, no trash, nothing left from all of the wholesale activity. I am so happy with this. So let's talk about cost. There's the actual cost, the amount of money I paid to get the dumpster, and then there's opportunity loss cost. What could I have been doing to make money rather than being out for 3 days cleaning up the mess that had accumulated over several months? All right, the actual cost. The dumpster cost me $350. That was for 3 days. I took half of that, $175, and I applied it to the business. And then I took the other half, the other $175, and I applied it to my landscaping, right? Cleaning up bushes and all of that. But that's not something I want to do on a regular basis. And honestly, I had to do that because I ignored the problem. I was getting all these boxes in and bags and packing material and bubble wrap and pallets and pallet boxes, and I was just ignoring it because I wasn't sure how to handle it. So I was just kicking the can down the road instead of addressing it right away. And what happened was I ended up creating a huge mess sitting out in my driveway that then I had to solve with a bigger solution, getting a dumpster. And while I felt great about it, I got everything cleaned up. I need to be cleaning these things up as I go. And the biggest lesson I learned, or I think the wake-up call for me, was that I didn't put in a system. So there was no system in place for me to make sure that I broke down those boxes, got that pallet broken down, and cleaned up my items as I go. So let's learn from my mistakes. That's why I'm sharing this video with you, is not, hey, I came up with a great solution of getting a dumpster. That solution has always been there, but the real problem was my behavior before I needed the dumpster. So if you are suffering from some of these same types of issues, if you have death piles, right? Those death piles happen because maybe you like to go sourcing, you like to go do the shopping, but then cleaning it, prepping it, mending it, all of that kind of isn't as fun. So you set it aside, right? or you did some sourcing and you listed the things that you absolutely loved, but the other items, maybe you don't love them as much, but you bought them, so they're there, and you just put them aside. Change that behavior or put a system in place. Make sure that you schedule it on a regular basis. If you're buying things, give yourself a deadline for how long it's going to take you before you start prepping them in order to photograph them and list them. If you do things like wholesale, or you're getting items through purchasing online, and all of that bubble wrap and packaging and all of that comes to your house, make sure you have a system that you can recycle that right away. Put it in place. Don't ignore it. That's what I did, and it was costly for me. And $350 may not seem like a lot, but if that happens every 6 weeks or so, it's going to add up so quickly. I had to take 3 days away from my business to clean up my driveway. Like, that's insane. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just clean it up once a week. Clean it up every day. Figure out a way that you can fix these problems while they're small problems, and don't wait until they become big, expensive, costly problems. All right. I hope today's message has inspired you. If you have death piles, if you have receipts stacking up on your desk, if you have anything that is just being pushed to the side because you don't really want to deal with it today, deal with it today. Start small. Start working on it. You don't have to fix the whole problem in 3 days like I did with my driveway, but start. Build a process, get a system together, and I promise you, just the pressure and the weight that comes off your shoulders once you actually deal with that situation is going to make you feel so much better. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you on the next one.